Hello beautiful people, welcome back once again to yet another video from me. In today's video guys, I'll be sharing some of the reasons why some Nigerian men still go back to Nigeria to get a wife, or maybe still marry from Nigeria as a tribe. Despite seeing all the whole beautiful women in South Africa, they still prefer to go back home to get a wife. Or you as a South African, you are dating a Nigerian, and despite everything you do, all the effort you put to make a relationship work, but the Nigerians still go back home to get a wife. Here are some of the reasons. The number one on my list is inability of South African women, or let's say the women in diaspora, to retire with their husband. Now, a lot of Nigerian men are complaining the fact that after marrying here in South Africa, when it's time for them to go home, so many of them don't want to go home with them. They'll start saying Nigeria is a corrupt country, that they cannot take their kids, they cannot, all those sorts of excuses. They will say that Nigeria is too hot, the weather in Nigeria is too harsh for them, they cannot stay in the village, that kind of a thing. But when you were enjoying the money with him, you did not remember he was coming from Nigeria. Or when you say I do to him, when he came to spend all those, to buy all those cows, so you did not remember he came from Nigeria. They are my jellofinas. You better be careful. You better be careful. The second one is inability of foreign women to learn Nigerian language and culture. Like, a lot of them complain that, how can I be having a wife? A lot of Nigerian men complain that, how can I be having a wife at home? I will always come back and make my own food. With Nigerian men, they like their Nigerian food so much. So a lot of South African women, or a lot of people who are in diaspora, do not put effort into learning how to cook Nigerian dishes, learn some of their languages, so that that language barrier won't be so much problem in their relationship. So that is one of the reasons why you see some of them, after dating you for a long time, they will still go back home, or maybe even pretending to be in marriage with you. At the end of the day, they will still go back home and have a wife at home. These are some of the reasons. The third reason some of them give for not marrying some of the people, or the beautiful women they see here in South Africa, is that they complain that most of them don't have family structures. Like, most women here are being raised by a single parent, either maybe by their mothers, or by their gogo, or by their grandmothers, so that for them, some of them, when a child is being raised by a single parent, it is very difficult to handle such a child as a wife. Like, it would be very difficult to handle such a woman as a wife. Generally, I think some Igbo men, they still look out for that family structure before they can pick a wife for themselves, because they believe that anyhow that the woman is in, like, anyhow your mother is in his husband's house, that is what he is expecting also in his own home to, that is what I think I picked up. Remember, each time I want to make a video, I normally go to have interactions based on my life interactions, and also some YouTube videos I used to watch, their opinions and all that. I'll just put them together and make it one point, and I come here to share it with you. It's not like it's something I made up myself. Another reason why some Nigerian men still go back home to get a wife, despite seeing all the beautiful women in South Africa, is the fact that South African women, or women here in South Africa, are more advantaged than them. Like, when they have misunderstanding, the woman can easily go and divorce them, or maybe deport them back to Nigeria. So they prefer to go back home to get a wife where they have more advantage over. Some people might see it as maybe a woman that they can control, but the women in South Africa, it seems that they can't control them that much, because it's their country. You see, that is some of the reasons why I think some Nigerian men still go back home to get a wife for themselves. The last on my list today, why some Nigerian men still go back home to get a wife despite seeing all the beautiful women here in South Africa, is that some people still believe, some of them still believe that it is good to get a wife from your tribe. It is very good to get a wife from your tribe. And also again, I just want to chip in these points, although it is not a generalized point. They said, some of them said that most South African women, they have, as in like some of them, majority of them have either one child or two in their homes, especially the ones that claim, the Zimbabweans that claims to be South Africans. So some of them, majority of them, they have one child at home. They come to maybe the city, Johannesburg, to claim singlehood. And when these Nigerian men fall victim, they find out that they have children already. And some people, they back off, some continue with the relationship. So for today, that is all I have to tell you. You can see I'm very tired. I ate South African pap and the thing is so heavy on my body. I don't know. I don't know why. So guys, if you have a different opinion to what I have said in this video, do not forget to use the comment section to air your opinion. I will be there to read your comments and see you in my next video. Bye.